Up and running. So are you guys ready for the deep fucking freeze?
Yeah.
As
Probably.
as much as you're able to be.
Yeah. I mean, last year when we had the World Cup, we really didn't have any issues. I think you were. Yeah.
But yeah.
Going to talk to Martin about stuff.
Yep.
Hail! I have good news. I figured out another item needed for the ritual, to open the portal to Cameron's paradise. The second item is the counterpart to the first, the blood of a divine. This was a terrible penalty. Unlike the Daedran was, the gods have no artifacts, and do not physically manifest themselves in our
Yes,
world.
they do.
How then to obtain the blood of a god? The Joffrey sought it. The blood of Tiber Septim himself, who became one of the divines. This is a secret remembered only by the blades.
Aegir
Passed down
artifacts.
from one
Oriole's
grandmaster
bow,
to the next.
Oriole's shield,
Joffrey
the Lord's
should
mail,
tell it
which
to
is made
himself.
by Kinnereth, gifted to Morehouse. Stendar's hammer, the Paladin's blade, the Amulet of Kings, which we know, the Totem of Tiber Septim, which is the Mantella. Staff of Magnus, the Eye of Magnus, the Heart of Lord Cain. It's like those are all Aegir artifacts, fucking idiot. It's like one of them is a literal heart of an Aegir god.
So, Martin wants you to recover the armor of Tiber Septim. The armor is in the shrine of Tiber Septim, in the catacombs beneath the ruins
Really?
of Sankator.
I would not have
a
expected
holy
that.
place once. But Sankator became evil long ago. No one has returned from the shrine of Tiber Septim for many lifetimes. I do not know. The catacombs of Sankator were sealed by the first Grand Master of the Blade.
Like, shock.
The four
Yeah.
mightiest blades of Tiber Septim's day, Elaine, Valdemar,
I think we got a
Relus, and
Sankator.
Kaznar, went to Sankator and never returned.
Hi, Angel.
Here,
In
this is the
other
key to
games,
Sankator's outer door. I fear I am sending you to your death. An inch up, but no one has.
I guess not.
You've
Well,
done better than I had hoped.
Funny enough, you will go to it again in Skyrim
Stays
for the museum mod.
Oh. How's it going, Angel?
Yo,
Also, there was a Daedric item that I thought about going to get. Yes, I am wearing my armor. What Daedric item do you think would be a good thing to get in a playthrough that would affect my character?
Umbra.
No, but close.
Oh, shit.
Think something that would affect stats.
Oh, if it's Alchemy Amphibian, you can't.
I can't.
Like I told you, you have to do every single other Daedric quest before you're allowed to do his.
Really?
Yes, every single one,
Wow.
which I actually like.
I mean, I no like ultra major complaints, but just, huh?
I mean, I can look it up real quick just to make sure. But I'm pretty sure that's how it was. Because you get sent a message being like, hey, he's ready to talk to you.
So,
Mace More, Augment Amphibian, level 20. All other Daedric quests completed must be at least started blood of the Daedric. It's the idea that if you lose all of them, you have the option to get this one to sacrifice it.
okay.
Because
So-
like, you have the potential to like get rid of every single one. Like to just sell it off.
Oh,
lose it.
yeah.
But yeah, sorry. It's just like, nope.
All right, good to know.
But you can go get Umbra.
Where the fuck is Umbra?
Okay. Let's see.
What?
I believe you can just go there and get it. His shrine is south of the inn right outside of the Imperial City. The one that's right there. And then see the Iliad ruins right there?
Yeah.
It is south west from there.
Okay.
Like kind of in the circular area where the road is, like inside there. Like look at the map.
No!
There's my horse. Fuck you.
Like, do I really care about the horse? Not really. Like, not really, because, you know, it's a video game, but... Like, okay, horse. You should be fine now.
But look at the map. See the circular part that's in front of you?
This
Yeah,
part?
it's in the middle there.
Okay.
Yep, it's right there. But yeah, like, obviously you're definitely going to choose Umbra, because the Mask of Columbus Cabal is fortified personality, 20 points. Like, eh. Like Umbra is like one of the strongest one-handed. I believe it is the strongest one-handed weapon in the game.
Okay.
Damage 28. And his only offering is 500 gold. You know, for feels.
A mortal! Wonderful. Always a pleasure. Perhaps a little service for me, mortal, and I'll reward you. A fair bargain, don't you think? You retrieved from me a sword. A very special sword. It contains the soul of a hero I have had dealings with in the past. Bring the sword to me, and I'll reward you with my mask. You'll not find a better bargain, mortal. Begin your search in Hell's Gate.
The statuette of the dog added.
Yep, so that he can talk to you. Barbus.
Yeah, I know.
As you knew before, Creeper. And yeah, he is the
Hello! Hey, pay attention! In your pack, the dog. I swear, you heroes aren't particularly quick on the uptake. Good. Got your attention. I'm Barnes, the Hound of Clavkisbart. Not that I've always been hounded, or always been called Barnes. I've also been a Red Guard. For a while I was a scamp, making deals with orcs. But for now,
See?
I am his hound, and I serve the Lord Travis. A word of advice here. You've made a bad deal. This Umbra, bad business. Things always end badly. Where that
yeah, which is funny because Umbra is not his artifact.
has always
It's a
been
witch
little smart.
like relic
And it'll end badly this time.
that he
too.
basically
So,
stole, which is
just
like how
leave
Daedric
me.
did most of the artifacts.
Walk
Like
away.
Umbra is not.
It's your best
Right.
bet.
Yes.
Really.
Like near their Spellbreaker, Carryites. Like basically like a coven of witches made it. And then he stole it from them. I forget exactly what it was, but I know that first off I was looking up is that you know that there are fairies in Elder Scrolls stuff. They don't really talk about it much, but I was trying to see if I was correct that part of this file is a fae.
He definitely seemed more Fae-like with that interaction with him there, because of his statue
Well, he's
size.
also
and,
he's a satyr. If you noticed,
yeah.
he has horns and goat legs. Fanefolk. Fanefolk is a possible fictional artifact of Classic File. It is subject of a historical book with a bill etched with the soul of a Daedric servant of Classic File named Faye Folken. Okay, that. A safe mythical Uriel.
Today's your
And
lucky
phrase
day.
the writings
So
to
let's
use
hear it.
to scripture of unparalleled quality. So basically like perfect penmanship.
What is
So-
it?
Yeah, gotta find someone to talk to here.
Welcome to Pell's Gate. What brings you around?
I wonder why this person's wearing a random assortment of armor.
Umbra? You need to speak with Iroki the Wide. I've got nothing to say. You too. Welcome.
Yeah, like there's definitely
are-
the allegory of
Take care.
Pit. Sort of this file
Right.
from
There are rumors. Welcome to Pep. I
can't
know of Umbra.
remember it right now. For some reason.
I'm listening. Thank
Basically
you.
like
How kind.
they who make deals.
Yeah.
Umbra. That's a name I haven't heard in a while. And it's not one. Before I go
Like I
on,
said before,
let's clear something
the
up.
file does make.
Are you
fair
here
deals.
asking about the sword or the person?
Like if
Which is it?
like you get a deal with him and it's like he won't cheat you out of it.
Yeah.
It's a
Like, it's
powerful
yours.
sword. No doubt about that. Jet black.
You just have to be
Got
careful
a
what
wicked
you
edge
ask
on
for.
it. And they say it can steal a man's
He'll
soul.
give you exactly what you ask for.
I know of at least one soul it stole. Lenwyn. She's the one who found the blasted thing. I suppose you want to hear about the person now. Who is Umbra? I can tell you who Umbra used to be. Lenwyn. She's my apprentice, or at least she was, until she found that sword. Never did say where it came from. She just showed up with it one day. Said it was called Umbra. But she was different. She'd always been fair with a sword. But she began looking for fights. Became
I hate how
bloodthirsty,
audible the ice
and
maker
then
is.
started
I'm like
calling
hearing a knocking
herself
noise. I'm like, what the
Umbra
fuck is that?
after the sword.
Like,
Finally signed on with some mercenaries, but I hear that ended too. Can't say for
But yeah,
sure.
like in D&D
Some
terms,
say
Umbra
they've
is
seen her
basically an intelligent
nearby,
weapon that's
near the
highly aggressive
Dindassil ruins.
Yeah.
and
Might just be
very
wishful
prone to just
thinking,
being like,
though.
I'm in control now.
If she's around, she hasn't come into Pell's Gate. Nor should she. If you seek her out, take care. She's a powerful...
But yeah, like for example, for Cosmic Vow, where it's
Wish
like
you luck. I fear
the
you'll
one guy
need
is like, I need something to help cure my daughter of being a werewolf. He's like, here's an axe.
You
Like,
didn't,
that's a cure.
you didn't
Though
specify.
technically it doesn't, because it sends their souls to the hunting grounds for her stream, and they're still a werewolf.
Yeah.
So it's like
But it's not common knowledge to, people, so...
everyone, yeah.
The funny part would be to have somebody have that happen where it's like, here's an axe, like,
Well, it would be the idea. It's like, well, I offer you an axe. It's like, well, I know that killing her will just send her. Like it would be that idea that you have to barter. Like it's like I know that it does this. If like she would die as a werewolf, kind of thing.
Tower stone. Wait, stones? Oh, wait, do I have a stone active?
No,
Are they temporary?
no. You just have to have a certain reputation to get them. And the house has to be nice.
Oh. Okay. Never mind.
But I think they just give powers for the most part.
Oh, like spells and whatnot.
Let me see. Oblivion. Stones.
Oh no, a mud crab. Whatever will I do?
it just pinches you once and you die. You're like, well,
I would be like,
fair enough. Yeah, see, the Tower Stone would give you Master's Hand and Warden's Key, which is Fortify Armor, 20 points for 2 minutes, and then Open Hard Lock in a 50-foot range on target. So it's like, it all just gives you spells that you can activate.
okay.
But some of them are actually pretty good, but require a good amount of... Oh wait, no, it's the Heaven Stones that require Renown. Let's see...
Ah!
Yep, okay, they can only be attained one at a time. Your arcane power... Yeah,
Poison
it's
gas.
less the passive effects of like Skyrim and more just like gives you abilities
Yeah.
that you can activate. But some of them are pretty good, like the let's see. Serpent Stone gives you a paralyze for 5 seconds for damage health, 4 points for 20 seconds on target. And then like honestly the Tower Stone early on is really good. Open hard block. on
Yeah.
range.
Open hard lock would have fucking been great.
And then Atronach is spell absorption 30 points for 2 minutes. So if you're playing Atronach, sign that's basically like a no-brainer. Facing a tough mage, just use that.
Right.
But I was gonna say Umbra might be tough, but I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be a problem for you.
You
But hey,
risk
you'll get some heavy
much
armor
by speaking to
to
me.
sell.
You should leave this place. Now. Umbra is my blade. For years I have fed my blade the souls of man and myrrh. Warriors and priests, kings and paupers, men, women, and children, all have bled for me. I have seen them all fall. Do not speak to me of that place. It was another... Perhaps they sent you to kill me. Are they... No matter. I offer you a choice. More than I have offered most.
This is your outfit. Leave it alone. How about we just march on back to the shrine and tell Platycus the deal is off?
Okay, I guess.
Sure,
Oh, yeah.
he'll be a bit put off, but you won't be dead. At least, you probably won't. That's better odds than you're getting here.
Technically,
I assume you've made
I
your
looked at
choice.
the lore and it
Umbra
is.
hungers. What shall
Well,
it
it
be?
wasn't made by him. It contains a piece of his power. Coca-Cola.
Come then.
Okay.
Try your...
So that's probably why he wants it. I mean, all her sword does is silver, so. But she's just stun locking you.
Getting like pushed around too.
Oh yeah.
I've fought mud crabs more fearsome than you. Getting...
You got any magic?
Shock shield does actually shock damage, right?
No.
No?
It protects against shock.
Okay. I couldn't remember. So I was asking.
It basically, like I said, it's a armor that also protects against steel element.
Okay.
That's why it's just usually better than the regular shield, but it also costs more. There's no real like damage auras in this game.
Oof!
Yep. She's got special perks. That's why she's pushing you around. Oh, I think she disarmed you, or your sword broke. Yep, she disarmed you. So you gotta look, cast your light spell to look behind your sword. Or drink the light potion.
This is the part where you fall down and
Yeah, this is the main issue. It's like she actually has skill with her weapon.
to death. I've fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
Yep, see, she decided with the. You can do that too, you know. If you go like left or right in power attack as you're doing it, you'll do like a knock them over. There you go. And that's your weapon that you're going to use for the rest of the game. And now you're cover. Yeah, look, you should fix both of them to see.
Just how much of a difference it is.
Mm-hmm. All the sigil stones. Yeah, the only one I could see is using the shield one. It's the gauntlets that are the ones that you...
I know, I'm just looking at the...
But they're...
Yeah, I'd be 1 point less than the... But 20% on the...
Yeah.
It's like you've retreated. Yep.
I'm telling you, don't break.
Nope, no. Eat those Daedra cards. They're 2 pounds each. Nope. Got a lot of valuable ingredients.
Take that sword back to Clavicus.
Um,
It'll ruin him, I'm sure.
Be like, alright, a little bit of dust, and then a heart.
He's still a
well, no,
decent
what you do is you place the heart down and then you sprinkle a whole bunch of salt on it.
Keep the sword if you want. That's your decision.
It's like it's
But
lightning
do
salt, so it
give
takes a
back
little.
to Clavicus. He doesn't know what's good for him sometimes.
And I've also heard the theory that Barbas is the Daedric Lord, not Clavicus Vile.
So I'm actually going back to Clavicus with this or no?
You have to go talk to him and say no. I mean, you don't have to.
But I can go
What's
back
nice
to like,
is-
nah.
Yeah, but like for now, it's a quest item, which I believe means you can't drop it, which means even if it's disarmed from you, it doesn't remove from your inventory. I believe you might want to see if you can drop it. Maybe somewhere where you can see it if you drop it. Yeah, see, it's 5 points higher. Yeah.
And at the moment, it's 0 pounds.
Yep, because it's a quest item. Let's see, Umbra, Oblivion, Sword. Yeah, it usually weighs 45 pounds, so... If anything, just don't finish the quest, because who cares?
Alright, to the market district.
Because now you have a weightless sword. And if anything, use a bunch of those sigil stones to enchant the Umbra armor. To just get a little bit more money. And just to kind of get them out of your inventory, if anything.
Mm-hmm.
Good news from Kavach for a change. The last of the Daedra have been driven out.
Yep. Just like, hey! Just like, whatever. I don't care. So what is this thing called? I don't know.
Yeah, Wadden. Well, what's this thing called? Wadden.
One.
And that Wadden. You really
Like,
suck at naming things.
Like Kieran and Grant from Team 4 Star. They have their own Let's Play channel now where they do, stuff. And
Yeah.
they did like a speed run of Pokemon. And they're like, just name all our Pokemon A. It's faster. Like, he's like, yeah, this won't be confusing eventually. And just like their whole list of Pokemon, just A.
It's like now we're gonna waste time looking at each Pokemon.
I know.
It is. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure.
Well, like the
there's
joke was
something
that
to
like
suit
they
you.
were doing it like we're gonna follow this guide
You got.
to do this, and it's like to try and figure out. And it's like, what the fuck does this mean? It's like, how do you do this thing, where it's like some type of thing where if you do the menus correctly, it causes a ball to have a 100% catch rate.
Oh lord.
Yeah, where it's like, and it's like frame perfect. You got to do it right when this happens. Just sell like half of those things, or just all of them, if anything.
That's what I'm doing. I'm selling all of them.
That's more than I.
I mean, you do have Umbro right now, so
I know.
you do have things to fill those with.
Please return soon.
Yeah, there we go.
Just lost like 300 pounds.
Oh. It's like,
And now you got like one of the best swords in the game. The Sanctuary.
to non-will cavern.
Like, horse, you just go wherever you want. You don't have to follow me around everywhere. It's like, well, technically I do.
Unfortunately, the powers that be have dubbed this. Like, can I tell you to wait? No, you can't. Oh. Like, I'm sorry, buddy. I would have told you to wait at the stables long ago. I know. That's how I got rid of the creepy fan guy. I was wondering what happened to him. He's at some inn in the Imperial City.
I know, it's like, I remember when you like are like, oh, just leave him here and just tell him to wait and leave. And then you went back there, and as soon as you walked in, I'm like, oh, wait, he's in there. And I didn't say anything.
He's like,
oh,
"Ta." And it's one of those things where it's like, just imagine being like, alright,
It's like, oh, you came back for me, finally. It's like, yeah. Just burnt. But, yep, I sure did come back for you. I gotta get another gallon of milk. I'll be right back.
Yep. It's like, again, imagine being the innkeeper where it's like, you need the room. I was told to wait here. I cannot move.
Oh yeah, I made the joke. He gets DJ Jesse Jeff out of the building. Just
Walks back in, goes to wait there. It's like, the
what's
episode.
worse is if the guy just doesn't see him and he's there.
No, it's the freaking episode of The Simpsons where Moe throws everybody out of the tavern and he throws out.
Oh, and Barney's like right behind him. after
throws
he
out Barney.
out.
Yeah, it's like throws out Barney. And
No,
then
it's
Barney
like he throws out Barney, throws out Homer, throws out Barney again, throws out someone else, and I think Barney's like pops
Kid-
up right behind him.
Yeah,
and
it's
he's
like-
doing that.
It's like, what the fuck? It's like, yep.
And he's like, I don't know how I do anything I do, or something like that.
Nether Lich.
Which apparently farts. Not really. The liches are a good source of if you get good stats on them.
Yeah.
Put down.
It's like, hey, you gotta go inside? I'm gonna investigate outside first.
It's like, hey, this place has like a relic of the Adro. It's like, why the fuck are there liches and undead around here?
A potion of healing and a potion of weak healing. Oh, that's fucking useful. I just realized that I did not have the healing spell on again.
It's like, oh,
Well, here's the thing though. At least that's more levels to alteration.
yeah. Okay.
I would pick that up if it wasn't so damn heavy.
Okay, it makes an explosion when you hit.
Yep. And then, oh hey, look, the spell I can't even fucking cast right now.
Yeah. It's like playing Project Zomboid, where it's like, I need to train my first aid. I'm gonna step in class. It's like, alright, to train restoration, I'm going to break my legs. Or stand in this fire. Like, come on, man. And I actually figured out how to do the settings for the static skill thing to remove the per level cap. Like, the maximum per level. So it'll be, like, very much like Fallout, where you can, I'll be like, you have these skill points, you just put one in anywhere you want. It's many, like, you just power level one skill if you want. And I'm like, that's more fitting with how it actually is in the game, where it's like, if you just use one skill, you get very good at it.
Boom. Not that one.
Oh, oh yep, there you go.
I literally just named
Nice
it what
name.
it...
Nice name. 8% more.
Yep. Apparently, Project Zomboid is actually under some scrutiny.
Like for what?
Apparently they used AI to generate something.
Oh,
like artwork.
yeah, for some images, yeah. They already took that off.
I saw
That
that.
happened like within the week that they put it up. And what it was is that the person they hired to do the art
Did it.
used AI.
Ah.
And they didn't, and their main issue was they didn't vet it properly. Kind of thing.
No, I showed Finley a post that I saw on Blue Sky about how, again, the reason AI is a bad thing is, at what temperature does water freeze at 27 degrees? No, it doesn't freeze at 27 degrees.
Yeah,
It's
the
freeze
AI
at-
will just lie.
Well, no, because it's like the answer is 32. If you're asking about something that's not 32, then it's not the right answer. It's like, yep.
Like, it just doesn't get the right answer. Like, I saw like a thing where it's like, programmer makes program that always gets the wrong answer. Corporation's like, how can we make money off of this?
Well, and that's the thing is, like I told Finley, it's like, yes, water freezes at 32 degrees. However, though, going through pipes, it's around 20 degrees, depending on the insulation around the pipe.
Yeah, because it's like
Yeah.
needs to freeze a bit more for it to, because it's usually flowing water.
Yep.
That's why they say, like, if it's gonna get cold, put your faucets on, a little bit, because flowing water recovers the freeze from still water. That's why even in the winter, sometimes you'll just see rivers that are just still going.
Yeah.
Good guy.
You...
Yeah, you just killed his undead form, and he's like, thank you for freeing me. He's like, hey, is the Underking here? No. Oh, good.
Why do you disturb...
The Underking's gone. Like, he's free. Because this used to be where the Underking was.
Yeah. I need to free the spirit of the other blaze charger. Got it.
Yep.
Which is kind of weird that I'm...
Free them all.
using a soul traffic blade to do this.
Yeah. It's like the idea of like,
You know what? I'm gonna let you go first. You
it's like fighting the Ebony Warrior and be like, ah, my soul could finally go to Sovngarde. And it's like, no, it can't. Just Black Soldier. It's like, ugh. It's like, I don't know what you're doing, but stop.
like you go that way, buddy. I'm gonna check the sideways.
I instinctively know where each of your blocks things are. Light. Still have like one of the basic ones.
Oh, that's because I haven't put it-
Ghosts don't drop their weapon.
Well, I heard a ting, so I was just like,
I think what happens is it hits and then despawns. So I'm pretty sure I don't remember ghosts dropping weapons.
yeah. Like, that spell should have done a lot of damage to you. I have really good resistances.
To everything. It's not as much physical, but you know.
Yeah, that one dropped it.
I think it's like if they have like. Okay, I guess I was wrong.
Weird. Whatever.
I don't know. It's, like I remember, I get used to fucking Skyrim like a long time ago.
No, I got you.
All the information from my brain from mods and shit.
Yeah, that's also the other. It's like what is because of mods and what is not because of mods.
Yep. Like Freddy's already cursed my name again. She's like, I'm like, hey, I know another completionist mod if you want to add it. And she's like, no. Because it's literally a checklist of every quest in the game.
Oh gosh.
Like, I've played with that one before. It's actually pretty good.
I mean, it's helpful because you know you can go
Yeah.
find content that you've probably never seen.
But yeah, like for me, the museum is usually just like a background thing that I play when I'm just playing in general. Like I never really focus on it. Like I focused on it once, and that's like when I got like 3,000 something displays in it. And I think that's also the character I got to max level. Like hundreds in every skill. I'm like, alright, max these skills out. Alright, time to switch playstyles. Yeah, like once you get the Dragonborn stuff, where you, after you beat Mara, you can be like, alright, I'm gonna spend a Dragon Sword to get all my perk points back from this skill. Or if you use the that's good. The Anasian perk overhaul mods, he usually has an option where you can turn 5 nature parts into a potion you can drink that'll refund all your perk points.
Whoa.
Which is nice. It's mostly used for debug stuff in case like
Something bugs and
updates. Like if you change like a thing, it's like hey, it'd be like hey, before you update this mod this time, take this, get rid of this perk. Yeah. Because there are some perks that he has for some of his things where they have like a one-time effect that happens. Like the Master Enchanting one is called Miracle, where one time ever you can make a enchanted item with 3 effects.
oh wow.
Yeah, and it's like 50% stronger. And like one of my favorite combinations for that is using enchantments from one of his other enchantments, like one of his enchantment overhaul, where it adds an area effect absorption for all 3 stats, like health, magic, stamina.
Yeah.
I just put all 3 of them on there, and it's like the amount is dependent on your level, the radius is dependent on the enchantment spell. So it's like 20-foot radius, absorb all 3 stats. And I'm just standing there as people die. Like, I remember it got to the point at one point where like low-level guys would just be like, start fight dead.
You shouldn't be here.
It's like, well, first off, combined with like heavy armor, it's like, alright, well, I've got a perk where if you have no stamina, you do like 20% less damage to me. And then I do more damage to you.
The
It's like, I'm not even gonna fight you. And then I'm like, oh, I also have enchantments on my armor that reflect melee damage and blah blah blah. It's like, you're gonna lose. Like, you have no chance. Like, walk away.
I'm giving you
I
the
mean, like,
chance to walk
that's
away.
high level mage shit right there. It's like, I didn't do anything. Like, that's like Rick from Rick and Morty. It's like, don't touch me. Until you're just gonna die.
Like, what the fuck? Yeah. Okay. So you're the tough one. Got it.
Yep. Yep. See, you disarmed him. Because, you know, you're an expert. Ooh, 50 gold.
Mm-hmm. Yay! A one, was it a 1,000th of the amount of money I have?
Yeah. It's like, I was looking at that chest and I was like, man, you're lucky I'm not making you play some of the models that I played where it's like, hey, go loot that chest. Oh, it's a mimic. And it's like a Dark Souls style mimic where it just has like arms and legs out on the chest with a big mouth. And you just stands there, just starts kicking your ass.
I mean, basically had that with Steven Jedi on the one in Baldur's Gate 3 where it's
yeah,
like
the 3 of them down at the
Forge.
it's the hiding spot for God, what's the group called?
Harbors.
The Harpers, yeah. Because you find like the tiny chest.
Yeah. And then Steve wanted a specific set of armor back, and I'm like, it's like I'll do that off screen so that we can just start Act 2 right when we start. You know, like as I'm traveling around, it's like, all right, now to go back to where we saved, and it's like, hey, guess what? Thing that you didn't encounter before that's gonna start initiating. It's like, all right, guess what, guys? We're gonna have to do this on stream.
Yeah.
Because it was when what's his name shows up to talk to Lizelle about going against the Lich Queen.
Bacchus.
Yeah.
Have you seen? You haven't looked up any of the evil endings, have you?
I've seen clips and pieces
Have you seen the one for Lizelle?
where she basically ends up getting killed.
No. I mean the evil endings where you're the main character is that if you get the actual evil ending where you like take control of the Elder Ring.
Oh.
It's Lizelle has an army of mind flayers and red dragons, and it's like, I'm going to go kill the Lich Queen.
Oh, okay. No, I haven't seen that one specifically, but that makes a lot of fucking
really
sense.
good. Like, Karlax is basically like, you people didn't love me, so I'm going to make you fear me. And its idea, it's like, you accepted Gortash. It's like, fuck you. It's like, yeah, it's still an evil ending, but it's very fitting for her.
Yeah.
And like Shadowheart, basically, it's like get rid of Shar and what's
Saloon.
Saloon. Basically, it's like burn all their temples to the ground. It's like they're both awful. And she's basically like she's gonna become the goddess of dusk, where it's like light and dark.
Yep.
The fucking Asarians is basically becomes a vampire. Like he basically like drains the entire city. Dirge is basically he does the thing that happens to Butler when he summons Ball, where like he gets stabbed from the inside. He does that to like everyone in fucking Baldur's Gate.
Ugh.
And his father's just like, I will not be happy until you are standing in a field of bodies, and and you are the last one alive. That is only when I will be happy with you. And he's like, okay. Yeah, like, Carlac basically she even opens a portal to Avernus. And it's like, yeah, fuck you. Oh yeah, like, Leo's is basically, it's like, there will be no worship of Mistra anymore. Basically, like, has all the people's, like, mind to just tear down their temples and kill their priests. I can't for the life of me remember Will's, but that's very fitting with Will, sadly.
Right.
Which is why then I think the next time I play, when they get the new update with the new subtypes, I'm just going to do Origin Will. Because I want to play as a Warlock.
Right. Nope. Like, your thing has always been, like, in 5th edition was, like, Warlock or, like, the Eldritch Knight, where it's, like, I don't lose my weapon, I can summon it back to me. Oh. Oh, you bitch. But no, Viva League's latest video was funny. It was basically a timed quest where it's like, deliver this letter.
God.
It's like, come back and talk to me at 5 p.m. I have this letter for you. And like, while she's waiting, it's like, oh, where is my letter? It may be lost to me. It's like, It's like, I have it in my fucking hands.
I thought you meant like time quests and like, how does that...
Oh, no.
I'm like, oh god.
I hate those even more.
Like, I can understand for like some things where it's like it's meant to be like this needs to happen now.
Like the giant quest line in Ocarina of Time to get the actual Goron sword. Where it's like, you have to fucking get every...
And you can't teleport.
Yeah.
You forget to deliver this before it goes bad. You can't teleport. Why not? Why can I not teleport?
It's like,
because it knows.
time passage.
Yeah, you gotta wait.
But yeah. But then she gets the thing to the guy and it's like, oh, bring this garden trowel back to Greg the garlic farmer. It's like, okay, goes back. It's like, It's like, alright, my shop's closed. I'll see you in the morning. It's like, but I got your trowel. I will see you in the morning. See you at 9 a.m. It's like, Drake, you get the fuck out of here. I'll see you at 9 a.m.
Take it.
Just fucking take it.
Put out your fucking hands.
It's like I'm tempted to break down the door and give this to you.
Yeah, all your stuff is really good, so I don't think you'd be replacing it anytime soon.
No. If anything, I gotta find, Can't repair while enemies are nearby. Who the fuck is nearby?
Check life.
I like your words, Magic Man.
Look down. You might be like, not like that straight down, like off the edge kind of thing.
Do you count as an enemy for some fucking reason?
I hope not.
We're gonna wait until you fucking disappear and then we're gonna try it again. Because that would be very fucking stupid. It's like, well, he was an enemy. It's like, but he's not now.
What? Okay. Whatever.
Stupid coding.
No, it's actually like in Skyrim terms, it's like, is there dot red on the HUD? That's like common. That's
Yep.
what it
Damn.
That's gotta get in place. Destroy the bear. Okay.
The armor is now yours to get.
Smart. It's like, have you played Thief before? That's literally how you get shit in Thief. It's like, never just walk up to it and grab it. Go off to the side and grab it. Be off the ground. Alright, try and repair yourself. Yep, those guys are enemies. Now try and fix it.
Nope.
Nope. I don't know what's happening, but get the fuck out of here.
It sucks.
It's like this place is your enemy. It's like, it's all hostile. Yeah, like, I don't know what's going on. Can you wait?
Can't wait.
Okay. Basically, it's like 10 degrees outside, and that's as cold as it's going to be tomorrow.
Yeah.
So really,
As long as it doesn't dip into the fucking negatives, I'm fine.
that's supposed to be enough.
Yep. Plan is to have a pair of basically the. Ah! There he is! There's the enemy!
I've been following you this entire time. Ow! Oh god, I forget, it was an anime clip I saw where the guy's like, if I move directly behind the enemy, he won't see me, and I can follow him and sneak into the space. And it's like him like perfectly walking behind a person. Like even
Oh,
like as he walks by people,
it's Baki. It's from the
Okay.
anime series Baki.
he's like, they won't see me if I perfectly mimic his be his shadow. I'm like, that's fucking stupid. That's great. So they're like enemies. They're like, I don't fucking care. Just do it.
Well,
That'll be
and that's the thing. Like in Baki, like they get because he's going to go see the caveman that was preserved in a salt mine.
Oh, from Caveman Boyer.
No, basically, caveman who really good fighter, who basically fought dinosaurs and ate dinosaurs.
Ah, okay.
However, though, they find out that that's the one rule about if you want to fight him, guess what? You have to let him eat you. if he wins.
Oh, okay. So you can gain power or something.
Oh yeah, basically that's just how he is as a kid.
That's that potion's a great anti-magic potion.
Oh yeah, my dad.
Silence and damage magic.
I love that
Like
when
points.
I made that and I was like, all right, we're selling off the fucking other
It's
potions
like, we'll
and
save those
silence.
for Metamarco.
But yeah, the guy that snuck in, he ends up fighting him and loses, and the caveman eats his leg, but doesn't like. They end up tranking him while he's eating the leg, so that way he doesn't eat the whole guy. Eh. And then he's like, "Well, I can't be a martial artist anymore. What do I do?" It's like, go into boxing. He
Yeah.
fucking basically rocks a whole bunch of people's shit.
Funny enough, the king of worms, who's supposed to be a lich, is not immune to poison. And not even immune to disease either. Fucking lame ass lich. I guess the cool part of him left. Is the shitty part was left over. It's like the only thing I know about Harry Potter is Voldemort is a shitty lich.
Yeah. Wake up! Like,
My progress on the Mysterium Xarxes is slow, I'm afraid. The Septim blood may flow through my veins, but you have the soul of a hero. The armor of Tibus. You can reassure Geoffrey that I will not destroy the armor.
Yeah,
All I need. The blades are as
real
touchy as
good
priests
deity
about
there
ropes
who
of Tibus
conquered
Septim,
Tamriel
it
with
seems.
a giant death robot and all that, you know.
While you were gone, I've made some
And then your
progress in
father
deciphering
also
the
did that
Mysterium
as well.
Xarxes. You may have run across lesser welcome stones. They're fairly common in alien ruins.
Like, forget
But a
about
great
this shit.
welcome stone will not
It's like,
be
oh,
easy to
Tyrese
come
Hudson was an amazing deity.
They have been plundered one by one over the
Carries
Charism,
a
a
fucking
plague,
piece of shit.
the cap. Be careful, my friend.
Like, he tricked Zurin Arctus into giving him half his soul to power the Numidium. That he then used to conquer all 10.
Yeah.
And that's why in like Daggerfall, like the Underking is like, just give me back the half of my soul so I can die, please. Like that's all he wants. He's like, just give me back the Mantella so I can have the other half of my soul, and so I can just die.
I have an effect on my endurance.
Yeah. Which honestly, it's like if I was gonna pick any of the endings for Daggerfall, I'd be like, yeah, here you go.
Church.
I mean, it is his.
Right.
It's like Imperial law is that your soul is your property. So it's like I'm giving back what is his. And it's also believed that the Mantella is made from the unborn child of Hyperseptum and I think Queen Baron Zaya. But I might be misremembering that. But that's also Coda stuff, like side stuff, so it's definitely probably not real.
Right.
And then you gotta find the Grand Welcome Stone, which is just a really big welcome stone. It's like, you fucker! You appeared in my camp. Okay, Liz, from an outside perspective, not knowing this person was a bandit, what would a person think you just did?
Murder.
Yes, exactly. You showed up at that person's camp and killed them. Fucking folded. But man, it's like, I remember context is important.
Well, like we've had that conversation. It's like, The adventurers are the good guys.
From their perspective.
But it's like you go right into a fucking goblin cave, guess what? You're the bad guy to them.
Yeah. But it's also the idea that their society is like warped. Like it's supposed to be that usually the society that you're going after is warped in a way that their morality is like inverted almost.
Yeah.
So it's like it justifies quotes what you're doing. Which is why like almost in every single game I run, if we're doing Pathfinder, I'm like I gotta make people a good goblin. Because it's like their societies that think they're shitty, not goblins.
Yeah.
Like in the last campaign, like I basically had a group of goblins that were told by an orc that if they guard a bridge, people have to pay them money to cross it. So that's what they did. And then like everyone else in the group was like, it's like I'll give you more money to stop this and go deal with your boss. And they're like, you got it.
Okay.
And it was like, I ended up turning them into like bounty hunters. Where they're like, we get paid to kill people now. This is much easier. It's like people just give us someone they want dead and we go kill them.
I don't have parkour skills.
There's no such thing as grabbing ledges. Can't grab that ledge. Gotta exploit those corners.
Ah.
Oh no, that did so much damage to you. Once again, that did so much damage to you. I think it reflects the almost both times. Not only the fact that you're like 80% resistant to it.
Yeah, it's like
Not counting, just magic resistance.
it's like I will kill them. Cast spell. Oh.
You gotta like, if you see someone casting a spell, you gotta quickly look at your health and then exit out and then look back in again. See how much it's actually doing.
Like this thing.
No, I mean like with magic.
I know. So like even this thing, it's like it's not doing jack shit anymore.
Yeah.
Did those things count? The towers? Did that count or
Yeah,
no?
it's the big one. It's basically usually like the center one.
No, I'm talking about these towers that shoot fireballs.
Yeah, like it's magic.
Yeah, barely fucking did anything to me.
I think it did like maybe 2 damage to you. That one reflected it back at it, which I don't know how that works. I think if you shoot those things, they do it, or I might be misremembering it from the mines. Okay. Then yeah, it's the mines that I remember. Where if you like hit them before they blow up, they'll just blow up. Like it pre-triggers them.
It's like my one rule about playing this. Like if I see an Oblivion gate, I'm gonna go fucking deal with it.
Yep.
I'm not going out of my way to fucking, do all of them.
Find every single one.
You're not alive, are you?
Well, that's about to solve. We solve on the other side. There's a lever. A lever. Oh, he's definitely dead now. I mean, he didn't land on his
Mythic
life.
Dawn Guard. So he.
I mean, it's like, well, I guess you got what you wanted. Yep. I believe that's it. I think it's yet to open from both sides.
Spindo Shrine.
Maybe. I guess not, yeah. You see the one door's open there.
Yep.
I guess that's like a way to get up to that one from down below.
There.
Oh, also the update for Sky Oblivion that what they're talking about. After they release it, one of the things they're going to be doing is working on more variable Oblivion Gate generations. Like more things it can pull from, or like ones that it can take, be, like, so it's not just a couple that it has in this game.
Right.
And their planned release date is this year. And I want to fucking play that. The one I'm looking forward to is Skywind, the Morrowind one.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that looks cool. But it's like, I'm playing another game inside of this game. Like, I've been seeing a lot more people talking about how playing Project Zomboid without zombies. And I'm like, yeah. Like, it's a whole different type of game.
Yeah.
Like, do 10 years later with no zombies, and then throw in the new NPC mod. Be like, ooh. Or like the bandit mod.
Right.
Like, you got fucking Last of Us right there, basically. Oh, like without the plants kind of thing.
Yeah, without the cordyceps.
Yep. But I've also seen people turn Project Zomboid into The Last of Us. Good job, landmine. It went off before you even got on the roof.
Oh, that's it.
It's your sheep.
Man, those hands just keep going down.
Yeah, it's because I think it's your heavy armor is very low.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Because it's like, if you have low armor skill, it makes it actually go down faster. Scout, landmine, scout. So I'll tell you one thing, the Skyrim mod, this is going to be a bit harder. It's either going to be very hard or very easy, like at certain times. Where it's like, I was 60th level fighting Alduin, and it took fucking a long time. Because, first off, you can't be damaged unless you have Dragon Rend on.
Oh, I get it makes it so you can't.
Yep, like he's immune to damage without Dragon Rend. I mean, it makes sense.
Yep, no, it very much makes it where it's like, you have to.
And then I forget if it has it. I gotta remember what the name of the mod is. That's the main problem when I'm like, oh, remember this. What's the fucking name of that mod? Found the mod. What it's called. Let's see if it's actually in there. Listen for Gavin.
Give me one second, I gotta check on Gavin.
Yep.
Yeah, he's teething some more, and I had to yell at him twice today because he bit Lily twice. Like, I told Philly that after they woke up to get ready for work, and it's like, well, that's no excuse. I'm like, I'm not saying it's an excuse. I'm just explaining that this is something to keep an eye out on now.
Why he did it.
Yeah.
He's still a baby. Like, it's a mod called Cult of the World Eater, where each of the Dragon Priests actually makes Alduin stronger because they're still alive.
Oh.
Where it encourages you to kill all of them before you even fight him. Because each of them has like a buff that he gives them, or that they give him. And then there's one for Mirak that does the same thing for the 3 elemental ones. But what it also does is that if you defeat the jailer, it actually makes him stronger. You know, the guy who originally banished him to Apocrypha?
Yeah. Ebony Claymore.
Yeah, it's the Cult of the True Dragonborn. Each of them is like, oh, minus this much health, minus resistance. And it's like, killing Balak the Jailer gives him plus 25% magic resistance, 1,000 health, plus 75% fortified destruction, and plus 25% fortified one-handed. So it's like, it'll be tougher once you kill him with, because, you know. Problem is, I think, I remember where he is. Oh yeah, it's one of the ones I usually don't do, because he's the one where you gotta go talk to the historian who is studying the Skald village.
Ah, okay.
So.
Awesome. I saw a Daedra shrine. I'm like, oh, gotta go to the. Oh, like, look, an Oblivion gate.
So who is it?
Meridia. accidentally hot.
Big flower. Hey, guess what you got?
By the detritus of the profane, I am brought forth. And by your offering, you have made the profane your
Also-
interest mortal.
Beware.
The undead ephemeral,
If
unnatural
you
things.
were technically a part of
Some
the
of my
Crusade, the
rivals
Night
take
Crusade,
pleasure in
Crusaders
these
of Nine,
abominations.
you'd be like, fuck Meridian.
Not Meridia. I wish
Like,
these
she's the one
creatures
who makes the
destroyed.
Orans, who is what Perennial,
Hidden behind a door.
Irmal,
deep
the
in
Unfeathered, is
pain,
half of him.
are necromancers.
Like, he's half divine.
They rub graves
sense
for
that
the
he is
materials to raise
half-blooded
their
Meridian.
undead artists.
Because she's not a
Find
Daedra.
these
She's a
necromancers.
magnitude.
Destroy them and their abominations. Do this and earn the gratitude of Meridia.
Alright, let's see. What did she give you? Quest. Let's quest. Meridia. She gives you the Ring of Khajiit, which is chameleon 35%, 45 CD. Which is because it bends light.
Right.
And it's like, hey, look, what's on the other side of this fucking Daedric shrine? Another fucking Oblivion gate. It's like, fuck you, Mullig Ball. Or not Mullig Ball, I mean, also, Mirror's Dagon. So at least you got one of the good ones where you can just kind of skip it. Parts of it. You just gotta walk through lava. Like, the lava did more damage to you than the entire last Oblivion gate did.
Yep. Me.
And I can really tell when I switch over to the stream because I have it at lowest resolution.
Oh yeah.
so it doesn't drain my bandwidth at all. But I can still look at chat.
Depending on what games the people that I watch are playing, I usually set it to low.
And just to be like, yeah, whatever. Like, if we just listen to it, it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Remember, activating the blue ones gives you mana.
I don't know.
You know, what sucks is my last playthrough of Morrowind, the save got corrupted.
Oh, that sucks.
So I'm like, shit. So I just kind of, I thought I'm done playing that thing. You know?
We're gonna take a break from that for a while.
Jumping.
I mean, I might as well.
Yeah. Hey, at least you're the one stun locking people now.
Yeah.
Just brr, 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 brr.
Thank you for guiding me to Umbra.
Yep. I mean, I think it's like the highest damage dealing one-handed weapon in the game. I'm just gonna look it up. Item.
The funny part is for Umbra to be like my weapon and be an intelligent weapon that normally takes over people. It's like I don't really have a personality, so.
Blank slate.
But it'd be like, the willpower on this one is way fucking stronger than it should be.
It does the same base damage as a Daedric Warhammer. Which is the two-handed one.
Yeah.
And let's see, is there any that are higher? A bow with a Daedric bow with Daedric arrows says 35. So far, that's the only thing that beats it. But yeah, like it does the same damage as the highest dealing melee weapon in the game.
No, during my stream on Thursday of Breath of Fire 3, I revealed where it's like, hey, guess what, people? We're not beating the game until I complete all the masters. It's like, oh, goody.
Did that like just like double your playtime?
Well, because it's just, unfortunately, it's how my brain works playing that game.
I mean, I understand that. It's like how I encountered the same thing when I did like the remake of Star Ocean 2, where it's like I got the energy need and immediately lost interest in playing. Which is how most of my playthroughs of that game go.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I got to the second planet. Eh.
It's more, it's when I remember that the main plot is not that good.
Yeah, no, like
It's
it's a great like the game itself, like gameplay and everything is great.
Yep.
But the plot is
generic and kind of boring.
Yeah.
Like, oh, your civilization's like 4 billion years old and you've been trapped in here for like a long time and you have not advanced technology at all. How are you all not dead? Like, just from inbreeding or any type of plague.
Yeah.
Or really anything. 4 billion years is a long fucking time.
Exactly.
Like it's like when I was thinking how like there's like All Tomorrows and then there's Man After Man. Like All Tomorrows is like a historical document written by someone like in the far future from even what the events are happening there. Man After Man is written from the perspective of the people that like the future humans quote it's happening to them that causes them to like the genesis of like why they evolve to what they become. So it's like more like a personal like it's like their thoughts of like thinking of like what they have to do and what they should do, rather than just like a historical document being like we found this, See you.
It's one of those things where it's like grab. It's like.
Basically, you grab the amulet from his neck and broke it, and then just let him fall. Hey, your one's better.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I mean it's still worth money. Whatever.
Yeah. It basically rings in. It's much like with Skyrim. It's like
jewelry.
All jewelry gets looted. All jewelry gets enchanted. Why? Because it makes way more fucking money.
Yep. But the thing is, though, for that, if you use the sell cart in a Legacy of Dragonborn mod, enchanted gear that you enchant doesn't sell for more because it goes from the base value of the item. So it's actually more profitable just to sell, to put the item in the cart unenchanted. And since you don't need to grind skills to get skill levels anymore with the static skill mod, you don't need to force yourself to enchant a bunch of shit.
That's good.
So that's what you can do. You can actually spend more time playing the game. It's like 70 pounds, man. Definitely not worth it.
Yeah. I was just looking at the effect. I'm like, oh, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. You gotta find a place to put those keys, man. I think you got another silence one, or
the frost one.
Yeah.
Because I kept the silence one / chameleon and the feather one because my eventual plan is to hopefully find something to replace something.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing. Once you get the mundane ring, you don't need reflect or spell absorption.
Yeah.
I mean, they'd still be useful, but it's like you don't need them. I keep getting distracted by fucking Oblivion gates.
It's like,
Hey, guess what? Meridian wants to take out a cult of necromancers. Big surprise.
what? West Wheeled Bear, Brown Bear, Den Hunter? That's a long ass fucking name for an item. West Wheeled Bear, Brown Pang. Like, what the fuck? Like, I get to this little village. It's like, yeah, we're looking for the bear that we have that protects our village. It wouldn't happen to be brown, would it? Yes, it would. I think somebody killed it. I found one dead. Strangely with sword marks, much similar to mine.
I'm trying to look that up. See what it is.
Shard rock.
Oh, it's for a quest.
The bear?
Yep. You got a location, Shard Rock. You gotta kill a bunch of bears that are bothering him.
Hmm.
Let's see. How many bears? 10. There's another quest in Skyrim that requires you to kill 10 bears as well. And he gives you a skill book.
Oh, he gives you a skill book?
Yep. Let's see. I don't know if you read it or not, but let's see. Oh, it doesn't say which one. I think it might be just random.
Oh, hey, look.
Yep. It's not a random one, but it's from like a list of them.
Bear.
I mean, to be honest, like a guy, like a regular farmer trying to do with this many fucking bears, like he'd do it.
Yeah. He'd be like, I'm gonna...
You think you're doing more damage to you than the fucking Daedra are doing. Like, those things are fucking dangerous.
Which stone are you? The Atronach stone.
Oh, that one might be helpful. That gives you spell absorption effect. Yeah, arcane well. No, not permanent. Like a power you can use. It'd be on the top of the list.
Yep. Spell absorption and fortified
2 minutes.
intelligence. Wow.
Yeah. Like, honestly, from the list I saw, like, that's probably one of the better ones. Yeah, it's like a skill book for athletics, blade, heavy armor, blunt, hand-to-hand, and block. So, combat skill.
I see it on the minimap.
What?
No, an Oblivion gate.
Oh, just like... So you've already done 3, man.
Yeah, I've been fucking busy tonight. I'm actually just interested in fighting these bears that are actually proving to be a difficulty.
Yeah, they're knocking back and doing a decent amount of damage.
Like, unlike me never having really a problem with bears in Skyrim, because like usually I play a sword and shield fighter where it's like, hey, guess what? You're gonna stand up to do your poundy thingy? Shield bash.
Yeah, boom. Just, as someone who mostly plays mage or spell sword, they're annoying.
I saw the butterfly moving and I was like, what the fuck?
It's like, huh? Huh?
It's like, it's like, are you okay? Fine. I haven't made like, what, 6 Daedric contracts so far? You are a very paranoid individual.
I mean, would you want to go outside if there was a bunch of fucking bears out there
I wish I could be more
that
hospitable.
could kick like someone like your guys' ass?
Yeah, the fact that it's like,
Like if even like a couple of them team up together
Rocket
to
this way.
fight you, they would like probably kill you because they would just stun lock you.
oh, it's not even gonna tell me where they're at.
Nope. I hate. Yeah, it's like, oh come on, man. Use detect life if anything. This give you a little bit better sight. Honestly, you'll probably aggro them before you can see them. Yep, see? I told you.
Bear 5.
Oh. It's only 5 bears? Or is it updating every time? Okay, yeah,
6.
it's updating you every...
It's 6.
Oh, it's only 6?
Yeah.
Okay. Why did it say 10 on the fucking...
It might be a random number.
Okay. Let's see. History. Bear season.
It's the only reason I'm doing this quest.
Okay, there's 10 of them. You only have to kill 6.
Oh.
And they don't respawn. There's one.
Yep, I see it.
Say, hey, bear. Standard Oblivion tactics. Just circle straight people.
Well, also, it is actually one of my tactics in most video games. Like, if you're fighting a quadruped animal,
Oh yeah,
you
just
get behind the shoulder.
Yep, because it's really hard for them to turn.
So you get behind the shoulder and you hug like a motherfucker. This does not apply to all quadrupeds.
You might be outside. Nope, the quest thing says... It's like, come on, man.
What the fuck? Can't wait, enemies are nearby. Oh, did he lock the...
Or bears.
Did he lock the door because the bears are coming after me?
Like, fall through his roof. And it's hard for me to tell in comparison.
Yeah, I know you're
So-
looking at a smaller screen.
At probably a lower process resolution.
Yeah, that too.
Oh,
My
I
weight,
saw one behind you.
my weight came back. That's weird.
That means they're... Just try and pick it. See what happens. Like, save it and see what happens. Like, hey,
I don't know where those bears came from or why they picked my... I can't.
like, hey.
You...
I
Well, I
locked
hope
the
this
door,
will
yeah.
eventually drive them away. There may be a few stragglers, but... Now,
Yeah, he's basically gonna put those up around his place as like markers.
Mace etiquette.
come back and visit me anytime.
You can't leave. Don't worry, he's gonna leave. He's about to go do, you know, put out. He actually puts out the markers, I believe. I mean, there's no one in here. He's like pick up.
I know, it's just one of those secrets. Like,
Hail!
No. That's a joke I picked up from like a Let's Play I watched. Where it's like everyone's like hail and they're like snow. Like, God, that's so stupid.
I'm not doing being near level up. Okay,
You
like,
remember, because you trained blunt, you at least got the half.
I know. That's why I was double checking. I'm like, am I like, I have 3 or 4 more skill level ups. Actually, probably like 3.
You should check to see what skills you need to, if there's any that are close. Like, do you use alteration or mysticism? There's some stuff over there.
Ah!
I told you there's stuff over there and you didn't see it.
Nope.
Here you go. Yeah, it's right there. Jeez. Tell you one thing, the Havoc physics work really well with the goblins.
Ah!
It's like jelly bones.
What?
And then alteration. Or destruction, either one. Deep armor. Or just, yeah, killing things.
Well, because
Or
there's a
ice
bandit
battle
camp.
mage.
There's a camp over here, so.
Yeah, it's like, oh.
Rasava camp.
I don't know how I know the name of the place, but whatever. It's like, ha, he can't see me. It's like, why is he? He's just walking towards me. It's like he's like, shit, and it ran away.
Like,
Okay, now you can't see him. There he is. Nope. Yeah, your destruction's definitely not as good as your swords.
Pathetic worm.
Yeah, man.
it's always funny. Yeah, it's always funny when there's a mage with mithril. It's like, I got mithril boots on and just regular ass robes. Huh. Please tell me that your boots are well insulated. What do you mean?
They're metal chainmail. So no. Oh, this. Oh, you almost got him just from him moving. Like by dumb luck.
Bitter fish goblins.
Yep. The
Interesting.
one of the tribes.
Yeah.
Which
no.
means that once you defeat the main guy here, the chief, they'll have a staff.
Got that one.
Yep, yeah, he just walked right into it.
It's like, haha. Like, that would be the worst thing. It's like, I hear somebody turn around to go face them, and it's fireball.
Like, all you see is the thing right, like, a half second in front of you. It says,
In whatever afterlife you go to, it's just like, what the fuck just happened? Literally, you turned around and died. Oh, I know that, but, like, how? It's like...
I burned it, man. It's like a meme I've seen where it's like, come on, man, do it, and it just hard cuts to him standing in front of heaven. He's like, oh shit. So it's like, yeah, hey, guess what happens? He did it. Goblins are fighting undead. Fireball. I mean, it doesn't do much damage, but it's hitting multiple targets. And it just killed the goblin.
Now Zombie's like,
Run away! It's like Evil Dead 3. It's like, let's get the hell out of here.
I mean, in that situation, it's like, for Evil Dead 3, it's like, yep.
Yeah.
Like, you see that fucking car appear, you'd be like, I'm out of here.
It's like literally mowing through enemies. Look at it, it's like your magic recharges almost as fast as you're using it for that spell. Remember, you have to reflect damage. So he punched himself to death. Alright, you just got a level, so... at least in destruction, so... Here we go, switch to operation. Just do, like, armor. Or burden, since it's cheaper. He even reflected the spell effect from his bow.
That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, the downside, real life expenses coming in.
Yep, gotta pay for real stuff first, man.
But Finley knows that I need a new controller, so
there you go. But unfortunately, you gotta send it back.
Yeah. Very hostile area.
And if anything, like if we finish Oblivion, we can wait to start Skyrim until you get a new controller.
Yeah.
I mean, we waited like what, like a year and a half to play it, go from Morrowind to Oblivion.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, whatever. I'm telling you, like the Skyrim ones be like, well, this is what it's gonna be for a long time.
Yeah, perfect. Enemies nearby. I should have figured that.
Like, for example, for this, like, for difficulty stuff, like mods for Skyrim, it's like I played Requiem, which is known as like the hardcore mod for like Skyrim difficulty.
Right.
And I've also played a list that has that, and it adds survival stuff and things like that, and then it also re-adds weapon durability. From like the easy way to get past that is just be a mage. The problem with being a mage is early on you fucking blow. Because it's like, for example, like for Requiem, it's like, oh, I'm gonna make a potion. It's like, okay, well, do you know how? It's like, no, I'm gonna learn. It's like, well, you can't until you first rank, first perk into it, or are certain races. Like any race that has a starting skill in alchemy can do it. Like can make potions without needing a perk point investment to do it. And like for example, like wearing armor drains your fatigue unless you have the first perk point. And it's like casting in armor is difficult. Where like it's nearly impossible in heavy armor without heavy perk investment.
Is Gamer9, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome in.
Yeah, like I died in a Requiem playthrough more than I've had in like it was basically like, oh, up to here. It's like, yeah, like this amount, and then like in one playthrough I basically did more in that entire time before then. Where it's like, alright, I'm gonna go attack this base. One arrow, dead. It's like, okay.
Rethink
It's
strategy.
like, hey, guess what? It's like,
Just,
yeah, it just
he makes you think things.
like, okay, how do I do it? And I will tell you, like early on for that mob list, it's gonna be a little difficult. Because first off, you're gonna have to breathe under controls a bit. Because there's a dodge button.
Yeah, that's true. But hey, I mean, the dodge button.
And I'm like, hey, if you get good at this game, maybe we can try Dark Souls again. Oh man, I wonder if they have like Sims co-op for Dark Souls 3. Or do you only own that in Xbox?
I didn't even own that on Xbox. That was through
that was
sharing it with Tim.
Oh, there's a Dark Souls 3 enhanced co-op mod. The mod is not seamless co-op. Okay. Disclaimer: this mod is no longer receiving updates.
Yeah.
Updated last year of February.
Oh.
So it's not like it's super old. I know it got an update when they re-added multiplayer. Because they had to take it down because it had an exploit that allowed people to gain root control of another person's computer.
Ooh.
They're like, we're taking this down. I was like, oh, yep, understandable. That's a huge issue.
Yeah.
Got updated January of 2023. The Sims Co-op mod was from 2024. Like over a year later. So, honestly, it would probably still work pretty well. Like, the major issue is if the game gets updated.
Right.
Let's see. I played more Dark Souls 3 than 442 hours compared to Elden Ring, which I'm pretty sure is like 700 hours. Yep, 746 hours. So, we pull these. Like every time I see like that where he has an inventory full of arrows, I just think of the scene from Venture Brothers, where the Phantom Limbs after he like fixed up Brock, he's like, I pulled this and this out of you and this out of you and this out of you. He's like, yeah, thanks. Like for example, like think of like how many animals like died years later with an arrow in them.
Yeah.
Like, and not even from the arrow. like there's like a whale that they've seen where like they've seen it multiple times, like the same whale because it has the same patterns and scars on its tail. Like 20 years later, in the same like in a different picture, and like it has like a chip out of its tail fin from like a propeller.
Yeah.
So it's like yeah.
Well, it's just like there's a fucking brown bear in, I think it's Wyoming. Its nickname is the Boss.
Oh yeah.
It survived getting hit by a train. And it also is basically the parent of
Like most of the
70%.
Yeah.
It's like, fucking A, man.
Yep.
Like, talk about, like, imagine being the person that discovered that bear exists.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the adage is survival of the fittest, but it's like that's not how it's actually supposed to be. But
the issue is that people
technically
think
it's per generation, it's survival of the fittest, but it's like, in the long term, it's best able to adapt.
Yeah.
Like the most adaptable is what survives. Because if you can't adapt to the new environment, you won't survive.
Yeah, that's the issue, is that most people think that it's fittest, meaning the one that's in the most shape. And in truth,
Like the
like,
strongest or the smart, blah blah blah. It's like no.
it's whoever can adapt to the situation that they're in.
Yep. And then the whole idea of like the alpha male wolf stuff is like that test was done on caged wolves from different packs.
Yep. And even the guy who literally wrote it was like, after figuring that out, was like, I made a fucking mistake.
It's like, yeah. It's like for wolves, it's family. Vin Diesel family.
Yeah.
It's like the old one is in the back because they're slower. And they're like, well, if I get hit, like I'll take it so the younger ones can survive.
It's also the idea that the older one also knows a better tactic, so if something happens in front of them, they can direct.
Yep. And I like the idea that we found out that crows are in the early stages of domesticating wolves.
Yep. We are in trouble. That's why it's like always be nice to crows.
It's like crows, because it's like they remember.
Yep.
And they will teach their children to remember.
Like, this person good.
Yeah. Like, crows will frequently, tell wolves where there's carcasses so they can rip them open and the crows can get at it too. Yeah. And they've shown videos of, crows playing with, wolves. When they're just sitting around.
Yep.
Because, the crow's I can't get through this big elk's skin to get all the stuff I want inside of it, but this wolf can. Hey, wolf, there's an elk over here.
Yeah, there's...
I don't need to eat as much as you, so I'll just eat the little bits.
It's like, I'll pick clean the parts that you can't get with your teeth.
Or don't want to.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. That's a lot of the stuff that, All Tomorrows and Man After Man kind of go into how it's basically, how things change through evolution, and then, I think it's 3 body problem, where being an idiot scientist, that person's like, I'm gonna hyper-accelerate evolution spiders. I'm like, no, please. And they're like, I'm going to examine how intelligent they are. Because they think what it is that it's like, I'll just be able to go down there and talk to them. And it's the idea that a hyper-evolved intelligence spider is not going to have human-like intelligence. It's going to have spider-like intelligence.
Yeah, it's still
going to take what's there and make it more advanced. That's all it's doing.
Yeah.
That's how intelligence works. It takes what's there and makes it, more. Like that's why our brains are built on top of older brains that other animals used to use. You know, like our reptilian part of our brain and then the monkey part of our brain.
Yeah,
And the top part of our brain that's human.
it's and that's why there's like in all species there is a generational like thought where it's like I don't know how I know this, but I do.
Yeah. Like that's actually the definition of the actual definition of the word meme. Meme is cultural memory. Like DNA is genetic memory.
Now I gotta fight something, right?
Yep, the lich. He's coming, not there. He's. Oh wait, no wait. Okay, never mind. Yeah, he's summoning other stuff. This guy's just like doing the slow evil guy entrance. He's just like, good job.
It's like, haha, oh shit.
Greater fireball.
It's like, aha, fuck.
It's like, oh, you caught me monologuing. It's like, yeah. It's
like most people just let me monologue. Yeah, and that's the problem. You don't let people monologue. I mean,
That's
well,
like
you let them monologue, but you don't let them finish. That wasn't even the key that I just picked up. What the fuck?
Nope. It's basically like the equivalent of like the Avengers whole Loki scene, where it's like mid monologue, grab him. I'm done dealing with your shit. It's like I don't give a shit what you tell me. I'm just gonna beat your faces. Which shows a level of control that like Hulkman probably wouldn't have. He probably would have just killed Loki.
Well, it's also with like in the comics. That's why a lot of people are looking forward to like one of the next Avengers movies, is because in the last Spider-Man movie he made everybody forget Peter Parker.
Oh yeah.
It's the idea that it's like the Hulk is going to be the one person that doesn't forget Peter Parker.
Well, because like he has.
He's he is basically his powers are to survive.
Yep.
Where it's like you've always been a friend of Bruce and you've been with him. Like what it was that like he stayed with Bruce until the nighttime, which is where they retconned, where it's like Bruce turns into the Hulk at night.
Oh yeah, that's when he was gray. Yeah.
And it's like, you've always been a good friend of Bruce's, Peter. It's like, yeah, blah, blah. Wait, what? It's like, I don't forget. It's like, that's terrifying. Like, note to self, always be good to the Hulk.
I mean, like, I'm going to see, like, what the reviews are for Brave New World. Like, Marvel's been kind of, like, hit or miss lately.
That's the issue is like
I actually enjoyed Multiverse of Madness. Because I watched it not as I didn't watch it as a Marvel movie. I watched it as a Sam Raimi movie.
Exactly. Well, the other issue with like is the fact that like now like everyone's always like, well, the CGI sucks. Like
because they don't give them enough time.
You don't. Well, one not
rushing them.
Yeah, not enough time, and on top of that, you gotta you gotta look at how much something costs and how much people cost. It's like
because if you pay cheap labor, you're gonna get cheap work.
Did you see Thor: Love and Thunder?
Not fully. I've seen parts of it.
Did you see the part where Heimdall's son appears as like a floating head? Or no?
Oh, in the mirror?
I think that's what they named.
Well, the mirror's supposed to be a head.
Well, no, it's his like its actual like kid, and his power is to like appear as an astral projection of his own head.
Oh. Okay.
And he goes to talk to Thor, and people bitched about like, well, that didn't look good, and it's like. It actually didn't look bad. Like, I don't understand why somebody was like, that looks horrible. It's like...
You also gotta remember, like, when he was, like, if you're like, is this a bad movie? I'm gonna like most of the time I'll tell you no, because you know me. I know what bad movies actually are.
Same. Like that's the problem. Is like I hear people say it's a bad movie, and I go watch it. I'm
Like no, at most it's a mediocre movie.
yeah. The
You do not watch bad movies.
the issue is that they put a lot of effort into the Infinity Saga,
Oh yeah, like that, like
and
like
that
such a high note, and it just kind of.
yeah, and now they're on like, okay, now we're on the Infinity Saga, which is so much or not
Trying to do Secret War.
Secret War / like they're dealing with the multiverse. Like anything with the multiverse is a pain in the ass because like
Yeah.
I don't understand this. Like if you're not an actual comic book person, like
Oh, yeah,
multiverse
that's gonna
is
like
yeah.
not gonna get it. I'm not even a comic book person.
I do.
Like it's fine, but the thing is also is that I know a lot about comic books despite not reading comic books.
Yeah. Well, that was always Steve's issue with his thought process on.
Lewis.
I know.
Okay.
I'm gonna sneak in, take an hour nap.
Take
Get
a
done.
quick cat nap while he's in the corner.
But no, Steve's issue with understanding how multiverse in our D&D world works, it's like, it's not in the sense that, it's like, because he always thought that, it's like, there's only one of your planeswalker, or there's multiple of your planeswalkers, so you get to play, it's like, different versions. I'm like, no, there's one of you, and there's different worlds. The worlds is the multiverse. It's like, oh, well, that's dumb. Why would you call it the multiverse? It's like because of how the universe is structured in D&D.
Yeah, it's crystal spheres, and each is its own like universe.
Yeah, and I had to explain to him. It's like, do you know how dangerous it is to actually travel through space to another?
I mean, they have a whole campaign thing for it. Spelljam, like it's the transversal crystal spheres.
Yeah, where it's like
going from one. It's like going from Eberron to Faerun.
yeah, it's like it is dangerous to travel between spheres by Spelljam.
Because that's also where the fucking Elithids come from.
Yeah.
Like most Spelljam, like mind flayers are fucking bad. Like look at Bow's Gate. Like that was a Spelljammer. Like the Nautilus.
Yeah.
With all due respect, Giant, there must be another way. The risk is too great.
I know the risk. I was a Kabach.
Now they need a great
There is no.
sigil,
You're bad.
sigil stone.
You did. I never thought to see it. Of course,
Which is
its
the one that
beauty is a
powers the
mask,
siege engine.
its deadly
Yep.
power. Like everything. Now, we need only one more item. And we'll be ready to open a portal to make a Cameron drown. I should have seen. It's the
I
counter.
would recommend saving before the battle starts because I believe he can die.
The opposed powers of the Daedra.
Failed at quest.
Welkin stones contain the concentrated
And
power.
I know Joffrey
of
can die, but
the
he's not
great
quest
city.
essential.
You're not going to like it. Joffrey doesn't like it. Great sigil stones are the anchors of great gates. The kind of gate the mythic dawn The kind of gate the mythic dawn wants to open. I said, the risk is great. I know. I was at Kabach, but we... No. Remember when we first met in Kabach? I still don't know if they're... What matters? That's what you did at Kabach. Were you acting for the gods?
Like, I will lead. It'd be like, knock him out, tie him up. Don't fucking let him leave. What are you talking about? It's like, I will go get the fucking thing.
I will do it myself. Well, it's also the idea that if they know he's there, they'll definitely want to do it.
Well, yeah, I know. It'd be like, basically right as they open up the gates, like, knock him out. Like, get him inside. I'm going in.
Or the trick is you actually, just like, as soon as the Great Gate opens, go in.
Yeah.
Because at that point, he's unloaded and can't die.
So.
That's speaking in game terms.
Alright. I'm almost at 100 endurance.
Yep.
But yeah, it's that time, so.
Yep. And it's going to be like a kind of a big thing.
Yeah. Big thing that will take a decent amount of... I saved it twice.
Okay.
So,
Save it again. You sure you saved it? Yeah, I know. It's like that's usually what I do when I think that. It's like, did I actually save it? I look at the pictures, like, okay. And then I compare it to like where I am. Like, yep, okay.
yep.
Paranoid as shit.
Well, yeah, it's fucking. It's just the way it is.
I played with the games. I'm paranoid for saves.
All right. All right. So we'll do. So, not sure.
Yeah, fucking known so much.
All right. See if we got anybody. All right. We're actually going to raid somebody who is currently playing Oblivion. Random person named Often Bane. They are starting a new playthrough, so I figured like might as well raid somebody new that
He's also playing.
Yep. So. Alright. Start to initiate raid. Get that ready going. They've got stuff for people to do, so enjoy all of this. I have no idea how this person is, so this is a random raid, so
yep.
Enjoy.